Good morning, everyone. Is the screen visible? And am I audible? Just confirm in a chat box. Okay, fine. So today we are going to discuss the whatever we have seen in the environmental science here. Already we have discussed in 3 lectures, and we have covered unit 1, and we have also started unit 2, right? Unit 2 is little bit a lengthier one. In that one we have covered the 2 topics, that is water pollution and air pollution. Some of the topics are still remaining in air pollution, so that will covered in the regular lecture. So today is a doubt solving lecture, right, of environmental science. So first we are going to discuss unit 1. So is there any doubt in unit 1? Then you can ask right now, then we'll move to the unit 2. Fine. So if you are having any doubt or how to write in an exam, which type of question, that also will revise all the thing, right? Which type of question is supposed to be asked. And again in this one, what the main thing is, the same question is supposed to be asked if you have explored the question paper, as I told you, right? Now you are in the second sem. So what you need to do, you need to just go to the GTU site and download the papers, question papers of environmental science. And whatever of from 2018, the syllabus has been changed, right? So you need to go for those paper spatially. Other you can revise, but there is a vast change in syllabus for the environmental science, right? So just start exploring the question papers. We will provide you the question bank afterwards, but till that you prepare yourself, right? As I explain you that how you are going to prepare this subject, fine? So you need to go in that way compulsory. Okay, and make a note, because what happened, as I told you, it may be asked for 3 marks or 7 marks. So just make a note of question and answer, so easily you can revise it at the time of exam, right? Okay, so is there any specific doubt in unit 1? Anyone? Is there any specific doubt or a question, like you have a doubt that what I should write in that questions? Fine, no doubt. Then I'll start in my way. That means what? I'll randomly see in doubt solving session. Always it would be a what? A interactive session, right? It's not like that today I'm going to speak only for the 50 minutes, right? So in between, I will ask randomly. I'll unmute some students and I'll ask some questions, right? And you are supposed to give an answer. So I and whatever you know, right? And again, there is no bias for the language. Try to speak first in English, then it's okay with the Hindi and also in Gujarati, fine, right? But when I ask you to unmute yourself, I don't want to answer like my mic is not working. Okay, if it is genuinely, then fine. But 90% students are writing, used to write in chat box in that way. So I don't want that today, right? Otherwise, you can write down in a chat box also if it is not possible then and then. Otherwise, make a habit of speaking, right? Okay, fine. So we'll start with the unit 1. And meanwhile, if I'll revise the concept and still feel like I am having doubt in this one, so we'll go in little bit detail one, right? Otherwise, briefly we'll revise all the things, fine? And again, there is it will be divided into 2 parts, that is 30 and 20, right? So you have to be present in both lecture, then and then your attendance will be considered, otherwise not, fine? So the first unit is what? The introduction to environment, right? Again, the first question would be what is environment? Fine, what is environment? Right now, don't write in a chat box, okay, until I just instruct you. I'll unmute someone and I want an answer. What is environment, right? Okay, 111, Nirmal Patel. 111, Nirmal Patel. See, whatever you know, you need to speak something, right? Yeah. Yes, You can speak. Nirmal Patel. You have already unmute. Now you can speak. Is there any problem from your side? Okay, 100 number Kushal Shah. 100 number Kushal Shah. Okay, 111. I'll come to you again. Just revise
Yes,
that problem. Okay, just a minute. Kushal. Again, Nirmal, 111 number. Just whatever the from your side, try to resolve it. I'll come to you within few minutes, right? Yeah. Now you can speak. Kushal. What is environment? What is environment? Yes. Now you can speak.
Okay.
Yeah. What is environment? In whatever general way I want right now, right? I don't want for the perfect definition. Don't write in that box answer. I'll not write because I'm asking. Yeah.
Okay. The surroundings in which a living being or plant animal can survive, operates.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So that is
Like,
what. Yeah. It's a surrounding in which some living organism is also there, right? Say like the plants and all the thing. That is nothing but what. Environment. So to be divided into parts that we have seen about it and right. So I will ask only just to write about from which word we write. That is something correct. Surrounding it's nothing but surrounding art. And if we ask in three ways, right? What the environment is the sum of what land, water, air, right? And what is the relationship in those things. Clear? Now another thing is what it is what biotic and what in if you want to note down in your way, just note down. Okay. What environment is supposed to be in? I don't know environment that's biotic and biotic. Fine. Next one, 101 number. What is biotic?
About for organisms, about for only
Okay, example. Now ecology is derived from Greek and we can say the first is what is how the lowest word study. So it's nothing but what study of something that is that means whatever environment we have defined. So study of those physical or in terms of biological nothing but what ecology. Okay, done. Now I have what eco that means what means no, we'll continue in a sequence only. Yes, 102, Dula Hamza. Ecosystem can be an example also. First, quickly, we need to finish up to air pollution. 10, I'll not do 102. Okay. Ecosystem, anything, and it will display on a screen. Yes. Yeah.
minute, 2 minutes. Ma'am, ecosystem is the community of living organisms in conjunction with the non-living component of the environment.
Okay. So that can be defined in what it is nothing but what a community of interdependent organism, right? And you can see the base example is what that is food chain. Yeah, that is what food chain, right? Okay, fine. So that is nothing but what a food chain is a base example. That means all things are consumption by the one another. So they are dependent upon each other. That is nothing but ecosystem. Environmental science, right? So environmental science. So this question is later. That means some important, right? That's why I've asked you. The another thing is what there are so many. That means environmental science is what a multidisciplinary subject, right? So you can see that it is either a physical, chemical, biological, mathematics side, geology. So each one can help in that, right? That is the main thing. So if it will be asked what is environmental science or how the other fields can contribute to it, so that you can write how the biology, people health, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and sociology, right? How they are supposed to contribute how help for the environmental science, right? So it is nothing what a scope of the environmental study, right? So also we have seen that there are so many specializations are there for the environmental science engineer, right? Or engineer that will be right in a topic, right? So this is the thing in the environmental. Again, the important environmentally that 4 components are there. Okay, atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. Fine. So 103 number, unmute yourself. 103 number. Just tell me the briefly what is 103. Atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. Just what is the meaning of those things? That I need to know only. 103 Om Patel, are you there? 103. I'll mark the number. 103. Okay. The next 105. 103 yourself and you need to speak. What is atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere? That I am asking. 103. Okay, 105. Quickly, 105. Be ready. That's why I told you. 105. 105. Are you there? 105. See, I'll mark seriously absent. Okay, 106. 106.
Hello.
Yeah. What is that? Okay. Yes.
Uh, in which the atmosphere, there, there like things, all the gases contained in atmosphere.
Okay, fine. Lithosphere.
And the
Is it like
lithosphere,
that?
the land on which we live.
Okay, land. Okay, land and rock. Fine. Biosphere.
Biosphere, the all living organisms or lives on which area like this.
Okay. And hydrosphere is what? What you told? Hydrosphere.
Hydrosphere, the rivers and the seas.
Okay, water, water. Yeah, water bodies. Fine. Fine.
Water bodies.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. So see, you need to also go for this type of words also, right? That's why I told you just make a habit of we can say the reading the book, right? We have already told you the book, the soft copy. Okay, whatever material is shared with you, right? Yes. One folder link will be shared with you, so that containing also what the soft copy ebook, right? Whatever we have seen up to air pollution, so that will be there, unit 1 and 2. So you can, those who are not having book, right? So you can from that also, right? Now from next lecture, I want answer specific way. For today, it's okay. Right? So atmosphere, nothing but what? Gases, hydrosphere, water body, lithosphere. That means what? It is nothing but connected with the land and rock, etc. And biosphere, that means combination of all these three. Now the atmosphere, that means what? The surrounding to the region, right? Up to some range, right? So that is nothing but atmosphere. Again, in that one important question is what? The structure of atmosphere. So it will be divided into what? We can say some part, right? So they are nothing but what? A troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, atmosphere, and exosphere, right? So they are the parts. In that one, how you are supposed to write? You need to write down in what? A kilometer and temperature. What is the temperature, or what is the variation in temperature up to which kilometer, that you need to write. So just you need to remind this figure, right? And then from that you can write. See, it will be constant. In troposphere, this is the lowest level of we can say of the earth, right? Or the atmosphere. From 11 to 20 kilometer, you can see that the temperature remain what? Constant. Okay. After that, it starts increasing in stratosphere. Okay. So in that way, you are supposed to write. So this is again component of environment. Fine. Now two figures are given. Just you go for this figure only, right? No need to go for this figure. Fine. You can't draw because the next one is what? The next one is the another component, that is hydrosphere. So it is related with what? Water. Now what? 70% of earth is covered by the water, that we know, right? And there is a we can say the 97% that will be by ocean, and all the 2% will be what? By anyone? 2% with what? Ice cap and all that, and the 1% that we are going to use the water, right? So one question would be that in water pollution, maybe I forgot at that time. So what is that? We can say the we know that the 70% earth is covered by the water. then also there will be a problem in consumption of water. Why? Okay, or explain the concept that. So in that you need to explain indirectly what the concept of water pollution, right? Because of sources are there for the pollution of water, and we can't consume that water. So in that way you can explain. See, in that one what happened, some of the questions are not supposed to be asked in a direct way. Okay, 2-3 questions are there, they are supposed to ask in indirect way, but which concept you are supposed to explain in that way, that you need to specify. That's why I told you, just go through all question paper, right? Hydrosphere, lithosphere is nothing but what? It's a land, a soil, or a rock, or a metal, right? So that is nothing but what? A lithosphere. Fine. The next is biosphere. So that is nothing but what? It's consists all the things: lithosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere. Okay, and from that sea level it will be up to what? 24 kilometer. So this is component. The next thing is what? The interconnection between different components. So there are 4 components. You need to explain the connection between those, right? Atmosphere, biosphere, lithosphere, and hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. In that one, you need to also explain the arrow. It is bidirectional. That means if any change in atmosphere, how it will be affect to the lithosphere, that you need to explain, right? By any example. If there will be a change in hydrosphere, then what can be effect that is supposed to be there in biosphere, right? So you can see that the biosphere is connected to each component. Circle shows what component. See, the biosphere is connected to each one. Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, right? Because it's a combination of all these 3, right? Clear? So this is what this question is also asked once, that explain the interconnection between the or interaction between the different component of environment. Okay, impact of human on the environment. So we know that because of what, which are the 3 reasons because of human? Yes, 107. Diya, 107.
Yes, ma'am.
Impact of human on environment. So because of which we can say the whatever the thing is supposed to be done by the human, so it will affect to the environment. Okay, 103. Yes, because of which reason, and that is particular by human, so it will affect to the environment. The figure also you can see. We have seen 3 main reasons are there, which will because of that the environment is supposed to get disturbed. We have seen 3 reasons. 107. Yes, now you can speak. This from this also you can take an idea. 107 quickly.
Hello.
Yeah, you can. You are audible.
So
Yeah.
impact of human on environment. So reasons may be overpopulation,
Yes.
or pollution or deforestation.
Yeah, deforestation, correct one. The overpopulation, urbanization, right? And then
Climate changes.
yeah, because of all that, climate is supposed to be changed, so it will affect to the environment, right? Good. Okay, and urbanization, right? Urbanization, deforestation. Fine, now you can mute, right? So these are the reasons, right? For what and what? Industrialization, main thing. So these are the 3 main reasons that because of that our environment get disturbed, right? So that you can explain. Now the what happened? These are the examples, right? What because of the there are so many processes are there, right? And that we have seen this emission of CO2. So also the environment get disturbed, right? Other solid particles also are supposed to be get mixed with the environment, and that are all in terms of what? Either water, air, or this is common one. So you can write any example that you know from what? Water pollution, air pollution, and also the noise pollution, right? All are nothing but it's a part of environment. Fine. So that also you can write. Okay. Now And the next one is what? Okay, environmental degradation. So these are the three we have seen: deforestation, urbanization, and industrialization, right? So this is the thing. Now for that, the measurement one equation will be used, that is IPAT equation that we have seen, right? So I into PAT, right? So that you can see P for the population, right? So that way, see, no need to go in that much detail, Vana, for this equation. Just remember that that is okay for you, okay? Okay, 105. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So environmental education. So we know that how it will be important, right? So we know that there are so many objectives are there. That means we should aware about the environment knowledge. What are the skills are required? How we can participate into environmental education, right? So these objectives are there. Next one is what? The principles of environmental education, right? So once this question is also asked, that explain briefly the principle of environmental education, and I think maybe it is not in a book, I think, right? So you can refer from other sources and you can make a note of that, right? So this is what the principles of environment. Now the next one is what? The importance of different engineer discipline, right? That means how the all engineering field can help to the environment. So there are mechanical, electrical, automobile, and computer IT, right? So they are the main one, how they can contribute themselves to the environmental engineer or for the environment, right? So the mechanical engineering engineers are what? It deals with the design and operation of many combustion process. So due to the combustion process, that means what? If it is not supposed to be a complete one, then it may be lead to the what? The releasing of the carbon dioxide, and for because of that the air get polluted, so environment get polluted. So it should be in such a way that what the whatever the combustion process is there, it should be in a proper way. Fine. So that is the main thing by mechanical engineer. Okay, can anyone explain about the computer engineer? You see, you can raise your hand also, right? Yes, 108. 108. How the computer IT people can help? Quickly, 108. 108. 110. 110. How the CEIT people, computer IT people can help into the environment? 110. Yes, 87 number. Yeah, 110. Mihir. Now you can speak. Okay, you are not audible, but okay. 112. Quickly, 112. 112. Yeah. How the CEIT people can help?
By analyzing events,
Okay,
we can
fine. Yes. The one first one is e-waste. We can manage the e-waste, right? Yes. Then any other? Yeah, 96 number. Yeah. Yeah, 96. Now 96. Yes. Now you can unmute yourself. Yeah. Actually, there is so much background noise from your side, so we can't listen you properly.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can mute, right? I think there is so much background noise from your side. That's right. Fine. Yeah. So the main point for the e-waste, that is what? For computer IT people, right? They can help in that way. Okay. Whatever the metal is supposed to be used in that to make the any electronic gadget, right? So how to, if it is supposed to be get in a condition like we are not supposed to use, so how to handle those, that can be done by that people, right? Automobile engineer, that means what, and they should develop a vehicle, right? What happened, they are supposed to be run by what, electricity rather than the fuel, because we know that by combustion of the fuel there are so many gases are released and they are going to impact to the environment, right? Civil engineer, and there are means what, there is so many wastes generated from the construction site, okay? So they can be handled by what, the engineering. So either they are going to reduce the use of those that type of we can say the material, or we can say the reuse of that material is supposed to be there, okay? Electrical engineer, so we know that what, there are so many different types of pollutants, right? That will be produced by what, a power generation, that we have seen in the air pollution, right? So there is a main impact of that on environment. So the electrical engineer can help in that way. CEIT people, mostly for the management of e-waste, or you can say whatever the electronic gadgets are there, they can be reduced, how to reduce it, how to reuse it, or if that something is not supposed to be in use, so how the it can be used for the another purpose, so that can be identified, right? Then role of environmental engineer, so we know that there are so many specializations are there, right? Waste management, water supply, solid waste, land management, public health and safety, that is radiation, so air pollution, the air quality control. So there are so many specializations are there in environmental engineer. This is asked once, I think, role of environmental engineer, right? And the questions already define environment, explain component, what is the interaction, or how the interaction between different environments are there, or interrelationship. What is the structure of atmosphere? It is not listed here. It will be in unit 2 also. Yeah. Degradation of environment, there are 3 main reasons are there. Then impact on environmental education, right? So how the various fields of engineering disciplines are used in environmental education in various engineering discipline, why it is required. So you need to explain how the biology people and how the mathematics people can use it, so you can write in that way, fine. So this are for what, unit 1. Okay, now I'll end the meeting, quickly rejoin it, we'll start with the unit 2. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with the unit 2, and that is what, the environmental pollutions, right? So in that one, there are 3 pollutions you are supposed to learn, that is water pollution, air pollution, and noise pollution. Others are also there, thermal pollution and all that, but that is not in your syllabus. So we'll start with what, a water pollution, right? So water pollution is what? In that one, first we'll differentiate between what, a pollution and pollutant, right? It was asked, I think, 1 or twice. Explain in brief what is pollution and what is pollutant, right? So can anyone tell me what is pollution? That is 113 number. 113. What is pollution? Quickly unmute. What is pollution? Yeah.
Pollution we can define
Yes.
as change in chemical or biological
Yes.
characteristics.
There will be a change in. There will be a change in what? Physical, chemical, or biological. We can say the characteristics and of any component. That means either it can be air, noise, or a land, right? So you need to ask, you need to answer in that way. There is a change in, right? So that is nothing but what, a pollution. And because of what this change get done, that is called what, a pollutant. Because of which substances, right? Which is present in the environment, these things are supposed to be disturbed, so that is called what, a pollutants, right? So the pollutants are different for each type of pollution. That means if it is a water pollution, then it will be a different one. If it is air pollution, then it will be a different one, right? So pollutants is defined as a what, the substance that actually causes the pollution. So you can go in any of the definition, right? So that is pollution and pollutant. They are two different things, and you can give the examples also, right? So types of pollution: water, air, and noise. That we are going to study water pollution. So that means what? Pollution, that means there will be a change in physical, chemical, biological characteristics of any component. And if there is a change in physical, chemical, and biological characteristics of water, then it is called what? Water pollution. So that also can be asked, that explain briefly water pollution in 3 marks. So what you will write? What is water pollution? Then you can write what is the sign for the polluted water? So there are only main what? Taste, odor, temperature, and color. Taste, odor, temperature, and color. So that is the main thing, right? Other is what? Decrease in a number of fish. So we have seen that because of what? The dissolved oxygen problem, there will be a less number of fish in the water. So we can say that water is what? Polluted. If on a surface of a water, if there is a floating of grease or oil is there, that means what? It is a or we can say the polluted water, right? So this you can write. What are the sign of polluted water and how to check the quality of water? That much you can write. Or you can write what? Which are the pollutants are there for the water? Which are the pollutants are there? Just list of that for the water. So that will be enough for 3 marks, right? Clear? If it will be asked, briefly explain the water pollution. Okay, so you can write what? What is water pollution? Sign of that is polluted water. You can write source name, only source name, that is enough. Okay, and if you remember that what are the quality standards, that also you can write in a short, right? So there are 3 mainly parameters, and you can write what? There is a different criteria are there for the water quality that depend upon what? How it is supposed to be used. If it is supposed to be used for the drinking purpose, then what happens? The quality of the water should be at the highest level. If it will be like what? If we are thinking about it is supposed to be used for irrigation or either in any industry, so the quality of the water should be less than the. Okay, can we use AI technology to reduce the pollution? Yes, you can use, but how it will be useful? Okay, 131, you just think about that and then we'll discuss it. Okay, so what happened? Physical, chemical, or all of you are supposed to search that how the AI technology can be used for what? To control the pollution, right? You can think about it. So surely we will discuss it. Okay, so as color, order, taste, and temperature, the first one is turbidity. That means what? Cleanliness of the water. So you can see that if any substance is supposed to be mixed with the water, the turbidity water is supposed to be increased, right? The next is what? Chemical parameter. That means solid, hardness, chloride, what is pH level. So what happened? The thing of pH level and some gases are required, some in what? Some concentration in water, but we can say the excess concentration of each one is not required. Then what happens? The water is, we can say what? It is rich in nutrients. If the content of what? The nitrogen and nitrites are more, or sulfurs are more in water, then that water is called rich in nutrient, and that is called what? Eutrophication, right? Okay, next one is biological parameter. So we know that there are 4 organizations are there. They are specifying some rules for what? That how the water is supposed to be disposed or discharged, right? Then what? Sources. So this is question again important. Point source and non-point source, right? So what happened? Point source, that means what? Anyone 114. Point and non-point. I want in a brief, what is the meaning of this? Point and non-point. 114. Yes.
Point source is the single location or
Yeah.
and non-point source is discharge from the source in not
Yeah, it is
particular size.
okay, that means what? Okay, fine. So what happened? Point, that means it will come from the single location. We know the location, while non-point, that means we don't know the location, right? It will be scattered. Fine. So that is the thing you need to write into that. Okay. This is the figure that you can draw in your way. Okay. Now other sources are what? Sewage, we know from the industry, the water is get discharged. The washing and cleaning of either the vessels or animals near the lake or a river. So all the detergent is supposed to be mixed with the water, so that get polluted. Fine. Fertilizers are supposed to be there, and some pesticides also there. They are going to mix with the water. Oil spillage, right? All are what? The surface of the water is supposed to be get polluted. Now we know that groundwater is supposed to get polluted because of what? Septic tank. I have explained what is septic tank, right? That you need to explain. You can write down this one line, you can write down in one paragraph, right? So in that way you need to write an answer. Now classification of water pollutants. So there are mainly 8: inorganic, organic, suspended, radioactive, thermal, synthetic, organic compound, that means nutrient, pathogens and sediment, right? So you need to write down about each one, right? What is the meaning of that? So these are what? Pollutants. That means they are the cause for water pollution. Now how it will be? So see, thermal pollution, that means it is about the temperature. Okay, temperature of the water is supposed to be increased, and because of that, other whatever the living organisms are there, they are not going to be survive. Pathogens, that means if they are going to be mixed with the water, then some kind of disease is supposed to be there, right? Like cholera and all that. So that you need to write. The main thing is what? Organic pollutant. So that is nothing but what? We can say the oxygen demanding waste. Okay. So some organic matters are present in water. So whatever the bacteria are there, they are supposed to decompose it. So for decomposition of that, they'll use what? Dissolved oxygen. You can see here dissolved oxygen, right? So okay, how the radioactive pollutants are created? Okay. Can anyone explain how the radioactive pollutants created? Because of what? Because of power plant and all that, the radioactive pollutants can be created. Any other example? Any other example anyone knows? Radioactive pollutant. Anyone else? Yes. Nuclear reaction, yes. Thermal power plant, because of that, I think because of nuclear reaction, that is correct one. But because of thermal power plant, what happened? Only the heat is generated and that is going to be mixed, and because of that, the temperature is supposed to be increased, right? But waste from nuclear plant can't be disposed in water bodies. Just a minute. Okay. They are not going to be directly mixed with the water body, but because of that, see, it's not always like that. We have seen that what is the connection between the component of atmosphere, right? So if you are going to change in one component, it will affect to the other component also. So you need to find out the example in such a way that specific, that if it is supposed to be changed in one component, how it will be changed, or how it will make change to the other component, or how it will damage to the other component, right? Okay. So I'll find out the specific example of that type and I'll tell you. Okay. Just remind me on a Saturday. Fine. Okay. Yeah. 159 number. Fine. I'll find out one example specific that how it will be affect to the water, right? Okay. So what happened? Dissolve oxygen, right? So dissolve oxygen, because of that, what happened? The order of the water is supposed to be changed. We can say the fish cannot survive if the DO level is decreased below the 4 mg per liter, right? So they are the reason. Pathogens, that means because of that some disease can be there. Nitrogen, nutrients, right? That means what? I told you that some component nitrogen and phosphorus, if it is in high concentration, then it will affect, right? So you need to write in that way. Okay. So another one is what? Toxic compound. In that one, you need to explain bioaccumulation. That means whatever substances are available, that will be consumed by what? Some organisms. So they are going to be goes into that body, that is called bioaccumulation. And because of that, we know that there is a food chain. So whatever consumed by a particular organism, that itself is consumed by the other. So that is called biomagnification. You can see that DDT biomagnification, right? And it will be increased. The level of the or concentration of particular component will be increased, right? That you can write. Suspended matter, and that both are same one, the last one. Okay, inorganic and suspended matter are same one. Thermal discharge, that means the temperature. It is related to what? Temperature, right? So that you can write down. And the main another question is eutrophication. That means what? The increase of algae, nothing else. According to that, what is the concentration of nutrients are there? Depending upon that, three types are there: oligotrophic, mesotrophic, and eutrophic, right? So three way are there. That means what? In oligotrophic, poor concentration, and there is a low productivity of aquatic plant like algae and all. Mesotrophic, that means average, and eutrophic, that means what? Our high concentration and productivity of aquatic plant is also high, right? So effect of eutrophication is what happened. Again, the concept of DO you need to write, right? Sunlight, and because of that, algae will be increased. Because of that, the sunlight cannot be reached to the plants which are there in a water, and that that is called what? Decrease the rate of what? Photosynthesis process. That too you can write. How to control it? That means what? Whatever the causes we are there, that we need to use, right? Okay, reduce the nitrates and whatever the fertilizers are there, reduce the phosphate, whatever the concentration of phosphate is there, reuse of water, recycle, all the things, right? How to control water pollution? That means what? Before the disposal of water, some treatment should be done on that: primary, secondary, and tertiary treatment. There are three treatments are there, but treatment can be done on what? Location is supposed to be known by us, then and then we can do the treatment, right? So they are the in that way you can control the water pollution. And then we have seen what? Air pollution, right? I'll just share the another screen. That is what? Air pollution, right? Just a minute. Yes, air pollution, that means what? In each and every pollution, mainly three are what? Sources, classification, effect, and how to control it. That is the thing. Okay, so air pollution, that means what? Some of the gases are going to be released and it will be mixed with the air. So what happen? It will affect to the human being, animals, plant. There are so many effects of air pollution is there. So in that way, you can define what? The air pollution, that means unwanted and undesirable particles and gases are available in air. And because of that, there are so many effects on all these things, right? Human, animals, plants, etc. So that is nothing but what? Air pollution, right? The another one is source. So there are two sources are there: natural and man-made. So always it is like that only. Natural, that means what? A volcanic eruption, forest fire, which are done what? Naturally. And man-made, that means what? Because of us. That means industry, any power plant, any the fuel burning, you can say, of nuclear explosion. Because of that man-made sources, the air get polluted. Fine. So again, there are three basically categories are there: point and stationary. That means fixed location, right? There is no that much wide range. Line and mobile, that means vehicle, right? So they are going to cover a long distance. Area, that means either it will be what? A city or some small area. So that is the wider range than the line. Point, that means fixed. Okay. Classification based on origin and based on state of matter. So primary, that means they are going to be released, CO2 and all that, right? By that will mix with the atmosphere and it will do some processing and it will generate some gases. So they are called what? Secondary. You can see that this is primary, that will be generated by particular source, and it will be mixed with the air, and they are supposed to generate another, that is called what? Secondary pollution. Sources, so in that one I think we have discussed 2 or 3, right? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and I think the oxide of nitrogen, right? Okay, fine. So in that way, you can do like this. Okay, yes, sir. Yeah, such like Tesla is working on, just a minute, electrical car. So that we have seen na, that electrical engineer, how they are supposed to be use or whatever the concept is used for the environment. So you can go for the electrical vehicle instead of what? A fuel based vehicle, right? So that is the it can be used for what? Air pollution, right? And can we think about something like that, reduce the water pollution as well? How you are supposed, or how it will be helpful, just find out that way. Okay, fine. So this is the thing that we have seen, right? From this, okay, Saturday we are having lecture. So in that one, we'll continue with this sources and effects which are remaining for the air, how to control the air pollutants, and what are the effects of air pollutants on human, plant, and environment, and all property, all we will see, right? Fine. So just go through the question paper and collect the questions unit wise, how it is supposed to be asked. Fine. Okay. Now any doubt? Just I have revised all the things, right? So start reading. Okay. The ebook is available in your shared material folder for unit 1 and unit 2 up to air pollution. Okay. Fine. Okay. So we are ending the session here. Fine. Okay.